In March 2025, Uganda signed a landmark deal with a UAE-based firm for the construction of an oil refinery, where government will contribute only 40% to the project.
So we have completed the refinery configuration study. That was important because I mentioned RFCC, but that was a fundamental decision that we made, that we wanted an RFCC-based process because it gives us the opportunity to produce petrochemicals. So NPA is helping us coordinate all the other agencies of government, Ministry of Works and Transport. For example, we have the challenge right now with Busunju to Hoima. Busunju to Hoima has to be completed.
The refinery is expected to cut down on the importation of petroleum products such as petrol, diesel, kerosene, among others, boosting the domestic processing capacity.
So we are trying to see what are those raw materials that the refinery will be able to make in the short run, medium term and long run. We are talking about 10, 20, 50 years from now in terms of quantity and quality.
But more importantly as well is the availability of these materials, all the way from what you use for your plastics or your signboards or whatever you use in manufacturing. We'll be able to provide this, including, by the way, the clothes that you wear, because some of the material is actually out of petroleum.
Various manufacturers from across the country engaged in a meeting organized by the Uganda Manufacturers Association in partnership with the Uganda National Oil Company, UNOC, to discuss on opportunities therein from the refinery project.
For us, it's just to say these are the projects as UNOC that we are pushing forward, but we want to support Ugandans to be able to demonstrate this Build Uganda, Buy Uganda ideology into whatever we are doing. We are doing this at very good subsidized rates, which also allow for your typical Ugandans to be able to do what encourages the productivity of the country in terms of employment, and that is by having industries and manufacturing or putting whatever we need in terms of the industrialization into these parks. That provides opportunities for the people in terms of jobs.
Ugandans were urged to embrace the oil sector as a driver of both social and economic development.
We have oil underground. We have to exploit this oil to give us enough capacity to grow our economy to reach at the levels of developed countries.
The Chief Executive Office of the Uganda Manufacturers Association says the refinery will enable industries to access raw materials at much lower costs, ensuring growth in the manufacturing sector.
We want to see those raw materials that are used for plastic. We internalize them, we understand them, and we ensure that the refinery gives us these raw materials at affordable prices.
Rebecca Natongo, Susan Nabukude, UBC News.